you have to go and watch the whole week video, right?
It's like the 1980s VCR, right?
Exactly.
We're
now,
from that era.
Now with the AI, you have the power to just put some, parameters, right? And you can search the person, hey, somebody came from this jacket, this color shirt, between these and these dates.
Yeah.
And you can find that person and the whole trail of that within minutes.
Welcome, everybody, to podcast episode number 1 of Push to Talk, sponsored by Beck Tech, formerly Beck Communications. I am here today with Motorola's Victor Nigam. He's our area sales representative that has come down and wanted to share some knowledge. Our podcast is going to feature various things over the course of the next weeks, months, years, we hope, of technology for our customers or potential customers, things to look out for, things that are up and coming, and things that are in the news that we can talk about technology-wise, just to keep you up to date and give you some great information. So welcome to the show today, Victor. We are happy to have you here. How was your trip down?
Well, wonderful. Well, thanks for having me here, Eric, and always great to see you guys. What you have built here is so incredible, and I'm really happy to be here. So thank you.
Awesome. Well, please tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about your role at Motorola, how that role came to be, your experience with Motorola Solutions, and I know you're a family man too. So tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Yeah. So I'm originally from India. Came here in this country 17 years back as a student doing my master's. So I went to Chicago, Illinois Tech, and I knew that they have a really good internship program with Motorola. Back in the days, it was Motorola, not the Motorola Solutions.
Yeah.
If you recall. So I planned my education around that, and I was lucky enough to be selected as one of the interns after my first year in my master's, and I was hired to run coverage maps.
There you go.
Coverage maps for commercial system, public safety systems. And since then, it has been a really good, long journey. And Motorola is a great company to work for. Good people, good environment. It's just so much of coaching that you get. So I'm really fortunate to be here. Right now, in my current role, I'm responsible for commercial business in the 4 Midwestern states: Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, Kentucky.
Wow. As
an area sales manager. And it's a privilege to serve our communities, to serve our customers. If you think about, what we work together as a team, Eric, you and your team and us, education, healthcare, hospitality, manufacturing, sometimes public safety too. I mean, we touch so many entities around us. It's incredible. So I always say this, that we are not doing our jobs. We are on a mission to help these people, help these entities to be better in the moments that matter.
Yeah, I think Motorola has done an incredible job of putting themselves out there over the last couple of years and grabbing several companies, in that safety and security market. And like you just said, there's probably not a lot of people that know a lot about Motorola and know that you touch all those different verticals, from police to fire to healthcare to a lot of the manufacturing that is in town, like a Caterpillar or ADM or a Premiant, right? And even like on the school district side, you guys do so much. Can you elaborate about Motorola a little bit more, what they've been doing the last 3 or 4 years in the marketplace of safety and security? Because it's not just, our grandfather's radio shop anymore, right? It's changed much differently, and a lot of these people still don't know, what we do, how we do it, and it'd be great if you give a little background on what Motorola is.
Yeah, no, that's a really good question, Eric. We were getting a lot of customer inputs. That's one thing we really do really good is we go out, sit down with the customers, and ask them, what else can we do? where can we do better to help you to be better and more efficient. And one of the things that we've been getting feedback from them is, hey, look beyond radios, right? We want
Yeah.
you guys to do more of the cameras, more of the access control, and build a system that everything can tie together, right?
Right. And I know a lot of people just think of Motorola as still a
Exactly.
radio company
Oh,
or
yeah.
the Razor, right?
Right.
I get that answer a lot is,
Yep.
who knows Motorola? And everyone's like, yeah, the flip phone, right? The Razor.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So we took that feedback very seriously, and our leadership, I must say this, they are so proactive in thinking, 10, 20 years ahead, right? So we shifted, right, a bit as a company, and we started acquiring, in different companies to come to Motorola to build an ecosystem where different products, different platforms are connected together.
Yeah.
So what we have done in the past 5 to 6 years is we have went beyond radios, right? Radios we've been doing for past 90 plus years. We are the industry leader, right? But we wanted to do more, based upon those customer feedback. So we acquired video companies, we acquired access control companies, we acquired, body worn companies, right? We have made these acquisitions very strategically, right? Not like going out there and acquiring everybody.
Right.
We made those decisions based upon our mission for our customers and the feedback that we have got from our customers. So now we have created this ecosystem which helps them, right? And we're going to continue growing that. I see this image behind you, this
Yeah.
cog wheel of Safety Reimagined. It's all about integration of these different buckets and provide a solution through one vendor like Beck and Beck Tech, right? One platform, one solution integrated to be more efficient, more productive, and be available every time. You and I were chatting with some of our customers last week
Yeah.
or yesterday as well. Availability and reliability is important. That's what we have done.
Extremely with our customers.
Right.
Can you explain a little bit more of what Safety Reimagined is? Can you tie that together from a radio camera side? So as you mentioned, Safety Reimagined is that ecosystem of all these companies that Motorola has bought strategically, right, to help ensure the safety of employees, staff, faculty, students, right, businesses, and can you quickly summarize what Safety Reimagined is, just to the everyday person out there that is looking at some of these different products and undecided on what we should do or what I should do or what I should buy? Can you quickly summarize what Safety Reimagined is?
Well, I will not do it in quickly manner. Let me give you a story.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Right. And
Please elaborate.
Right, and that was the kind of the moment which stuck with us as salespeople and our employee as Motorola employee. Hey, why this is so much important for our customers. So we have this what we call as Customer Experience Center in Chicago. You've been there many times.
I have.
Where we have hosted many customers. This was a couple of years back. We had a large enterprise customer. We were hosting them and we were showcasing them our whole different portfolio. We asked them about, hey, what are your issues? What are your concerns, right? They said that, hey, we have, people walking in with weapons. We had a shooting and we couldn't, do a push to talk for the radio in that situation. We couldn't, tie back the radio or the video feed, right? There was no alerts. There was no proactive measurements on our facility. Then we showcase what we have built, what we call a Safety Reimagined ecosystem. It clicked right there.
Yeah.
They said that that's what we need. Starting from a concealed weapon detection to the radios, upgrade to digital. We need a Vigilon, platform, and as well as, Command Central Aware. They went all in. That was their aha moment. That was our aha moment that, what, hey, this thing what we are building is actually going to help our customers.
Right.
To back to your question, what Safety Reimagined is, it's a vision, it's a platform, it's a journey. I should say. It's a journey where a customer can start from the very bottom, upgrade your radios, or upgrade your cameras, or upgrade your access control, and build this ecosystem where you can have cameras, radios, body-worn cameras, concealed weapon detections, dispatch consoles, ally incident management, and we're going to keep building on that, right? We
Yeah.
have private LTE that we just added. So this ecosystem is designed for the needs of our customers.
So it sounds like what you're saying, it's a unified platform that customers or potential customers could utilize, right? And either build very slowly or very quickly,
Right.
and scale to their needs, their budget needs, based on, what their safety, security measures how they might be evolving, to their school district or to their manufacturing facility, correct?
Right, right.
So I know for us, it's been a game changer as well. I know there's a lot of our school districts around here, a lot of our manufacturing, a lot of healthcare
Right.
that has really jumped on board, and really the school districts is really taken off with this platform. And when it comes to concealed weapons detection, it's a big deal now. I mean, you have like a Danville school district that just purchased from us that had put that in just because of the rate that they can get kids through without having them stand outside in the snow or the rain, and having that long wait time on just like a basic metal detector, right? From a Merle Forsyth school district that, has AI technology where they can track an intruder or track a student. If a kid gets lost right away, that, hey, this kid jumped on bus, number 20
Right.
at 2:40 p.m., in a matter of seconds, right? So, no, I think you guys have been doing a lot of great work. I know Motorola's not done evolving that platform. I want to kind of pivot a little bit.
Let me interrupt you there.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So you said so many good things.
Yeah.
You've been doing this for many years, Eric.
Yeah,
and you've
okay.
been our champion,
Yeah.
in our region, leading, the sales and everything.
Yeah.
And the collaboration you do with us is absolutely, tremendous. Over your past several years of experience, where we were as Motorola, right? You were here before when we split out from our, mobile division, right?
Yep.
From that point where we are today, as a sales rep, as a sales leader in your company, as a sales leader in your region, what are your thoughts?
Victor, it's been a game changer for our business. It's been a game changer for a lot of our customers as well too. I got 10 plus years in the technology business as a sales rep here for Beck Tech, and I can tell you, we searched and tried to find systems to work together. Right from I've been doing cameras 10 plus years. We've been trying to find a camera system that connects to a door access control system that could tie together, throw an alert when the door is propped open after 3 or 4 seconds, right?
Right.
To the camera system or to a mobile app or to a radio, right? So we've seen our customers evolve. Our business has evolved in the last 3 or 4 years because of what you and the Motorola team has done, and the leadership with CEO Greg Brown has done, and gone out and bought all these companies. It was tough the first 5 or 6 years, and a lot of it was just two-way radio communications, which is great. I mean, there's a reason why public safety still uses that, why police, fire, and ambulance and all those guys and all those men and women still use that type of communication, right? Because it is the most reliable communication. But now we have so many product lines through Motorola and name brands. It's not low-level camera systems or low-level access control systems, right, for your doors. It is top-notch name brand companies that you guys have actually brought in,
Right.
that we can leverage existing camera systems, we can leverage existing door access system, and really tie everything together and be that one vendor, that one main local service provider for these companies. I couldn't tell you how many times I've sat in a meeting within the last 2 to 3 years of customers that have said, when it comes to technology, in the past we've had to go to XYZ company,
Right, yeah.
or ABC company to get the radios done or the cameras done, or this person does the access control system. our customers are looking for a system that is fully integrated from head to toe, right? And what you guys have done is change the game. No one else is doing this out there. I've looked at some of the other software systems that are out there. Yeah, there may be back end ways of doing a few things here and there, but you guys, from a security guard, you think about an SRO officer. Guess what he's got on his hip? He's got a radio on his hip. He's also got a cell phone, right? A smartphone, and he's probably got an app for his camera system.
Correct.
Right? So all these things have to tie together in order to make it work properly. And these customers, they don't have to go make 10 different phone calls. And we see a lot of, and see the finger pointing back and forth. Well, it's not my system, it's your system, right? From a back end networking perspective. So the game has changed for us. We've been super busy, and we thank our customers for that, and because they see the value in Motorola. And every time we bring you guys into a meeting, it just adds that extra value of trust and caringness, that you guys do care about your clients and your customers, that it makes everybody feel a lot more comfortable in what they're doing and the decisions to buy, whether it's cameras or access control, or maybe it's CWD, the concealed weapons detection. We appreciate, Motorola's had our back. We have your back. We try to stay lockstep with you guys all the way, because you guys have been doing it 90 years.
Right.
90 plus years, right? I mean, you guys basically invented the radio. You invented the cell phone. Most people may not know that.
Exactly.
Motorola invented the cell phone network. So, it's been great.
I'm really pleased to hear that through our vision for our customers and our partners, because we cannot do this without having you guys, right? You guys deliver our mission, our vision to the end users, right? So I'm so pleased to hear that it has really empowered you to build more for our end customers, and you are becoming their trusted advisors.
Right.
Right.
And if you talk to Britt Miller, Christine Chandler here, or even some of our technicians, they'll tell you, look, safety is number one priority in a lot of communities now. You look at school districts. I've sat in meetings with superintendents that says, this is our number one priority over education at this point.
Right.
If my kids and my faculty and staff don't stay safe, then we're not doing our jobs anymore.
Yep.
There's so many things out there, and everybody has seen it in the news. The Uvalde shooting, and you got a Michigan State incident.
Right.
These incidences, are top of mind for a lot of the people that we talk to, right?
Right.
And what you guys have done is just, you have created this proactive platform, this Safety Reimagined platform, revitalize safety and security in North America, in the United States, in Central Illinois, and given hope to a lot of our customers, and even to us. We value safety. We care.
Right.
We want to make a difference. Because we're third generation owned business. And, so we have a staple in Central Illinois, Northern Illinois, and South Central Illinois as well, too. We have a lot of great relationships. So we want to keep that going and continue that trust with you guys, and you guys have been a great asset.
Yeah, so you hit the point, and I'll take that back to the comment I made earlier in this episode, right? We got those feedbacks when we sat down with the customers and with the partners. You were in the room with us so many times when we were capturing some of them after the incident happened, right? Unfortunately, but that's how you sometimes learn. Now we have the technology and the platform, which is evolving every day, every week, to better prepare these customers to be the better, better equipped, right? And be ready. And we say this, that, don't be reactive, be proactive.
Right.
This wheel behind you makes you and your customer being more proactive.
Yeah, and I think the platform is designed to work on the worst day.
Right.
Of someone's life. And moments matter, seconds matter in our industry when it comes to public safety. So anything that we do that can help make our customers more efficient, safe, and secure, and more proactive, and have those alerts hit their radio or hit their mobile app as soon as possible. Someone, like a license plate recognition,
Right.
where you can blacklist someone from coming into the school district and have that plate ping a superintendent or a high school principal or maybe a junior high principal, and they can meet that person at the door and be proactive about it. It's worth it every day. I wake up every day and love my job and know that the work that we're doing is very good work, and it's needed in our community.
Yeah, I give you another example. We had a school customer and similar healthcare customer. They purchased our concealed weapon detection. The day they installed that, the very first day they had like 50 plus people with the firearms coming in.
Yeah.
At the healthcare facility.
That's
And
crazy.
That is crazy. And they're like, hey, this itself is worth spending the money and on the technology, because look what we are saving now.
Yeah.
So think about the capabilities that we are providing in the hands of our users and our customers.
Let's talk about capabilities a little bit. Let's pivot now. I know we got off track a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about artificial intelligence, right? Or as a lot of people know it in the news as AI technology.
Right.
You guys have gone out and bought a company called Avigilon. Mm-hmm. You've gone out and bought a cloud-based company called Ava. Mm-hmm. Can you talk about what Motorola is doing from an AI standpoint? AI gets a bad rap sometimes. There's a lot of it out there. We talked about it with our customer yesterday, how you can, take someone's voice or their picture and dub it over different things and make these videos. And that's the bad side of things, right? But from a technology standpoint, from fixed video, that camera in the parking lot or that camera that's shooting on the inside door of your lobby, can you talk about what Motorola is doing with AI technology on the back end of this platform?
Yeah, see, that is the power of what we are using, on our camera systems, on our first-person video solutions, and things of that nature. AI, artificial intelligence, it's really neat, right? But it can be dangerous, to your point, right?
Yeah.
And what we are doing at Motorola Solutions is making sure that we are using this in the right manner, very calculated, to make sure that it has the right impact, right? So for example, putting the AI on top of our Avigilon camera system, right? AI using on our concealed weapon detection, on our body-worn cameras. We are enabling our customers to use another set of eyes, another set of layers to be more proactive. To give you an example, right? Any conventional video cameras back in the days, if you want to review, hey, somebody came into my door, right? You have to go and watch the whole week video, right?
It's like the 1980s VCR, right?
Exactly.
We're from that era.
Yeah. Now, with the AI, you have the power to just put some, parameters, right? And you can search the person, hey, somebody came from this jacket, this color shirt, between these and these dates.
Yeah.
And you can find that person and the whole trail of that within minutes.
Yeah.
That's the power of AI.
Yeah, I'm starting to see it a lot. More and more people are wanting to buy the AI because they want to have to hit the button to rewind the recording and sift through hours and hours of footage. When even on the basic IP camera systems now, you can search by motion, but that motion could be a tree waving back and forth or the light changes. Yeah. So AI to me is really a game changer for our customers, because now you guys have developed that technology that can search by a color of a car or a truck, right? Mm-hmm. We can, and I kind of hit on this earlier with the school district, we can search, maybe it's my daughter, right? At the grade school. We could search by her shirt color that day. If something happens to her, we could search by color of hair, male, female.
Right.
So a lot of different attributes and features that we can search by. And what I like about it, it learns the environment. And one of the things that one of our customers talked about yesterday in one of our meetings was that object detection.
Right.
Those loitering rules, those object detection rules, that if something sits for longer than 5 to 10 seconds. These are all rules that you can make up on the spot
Yep.
and test and try out, and it's trial and error. The cameras will learn that environment. If there's a unusual bag that's sitting there in a hallway, right, for longer than 10 seconds, or maybe it's 5 seconds, whatever the rule is that you want to place on it, it could trigger an alert right to the high school principal. And maybe it's a manufacturing facility, maybe that the assembly line stops, right? Or something unusual happens and then it just comes to abrupt stop.
Right.
We can actually trigger, the foreman or the maintenance operations guys to hop over there real quick and fix that. Downtime is a big thing with manufacturers. So
right, and we have been with meetings and talking to the customers in the past couple of days. We have heard consistently that the quicker we can respond to a situation, the quicker we can get access to the actual incident when it happened,
right,
whether it is from a radio push-to-talk perspective, from a fixed camera, or from a body-worn camera, or from a dispatch, right? The quicker they can get access, the quicker they can respond, and quicker they can resolve.
Yep.
And AI, with our capabilities of our products and solutions, enables our customers. So when you said that AI is dangerous, it is a really neat product, right? It is the next gen thing, right? But it has to be, controlled, and it has to be calculated, and that's what we are trying to do with our solutions.
Yeah, and I know you guys do that, which is great. So, and it's always going to be evolving too. I know you guys aren't done. There's going to be new features that come out soon. For the people sitting at home, watching on their iPads, their iPhones, or their Android devices, for you sitting out there, I would highly recommend, if you have the opportunity to buy AI, it's completely worth it and worth the money. AI is always going to be a little bit more expensive than your standard, basic camera, but you get so much more out of it. Do you agree?
Oh, 100% agree. The value that you get and the responsiveness, right? I mean, that's what you need when the time is critical, right? You need that quicker help, quicker response. That's where AI can really help.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit more about Safety Reimagined. I know there's a lot of different product lines, and we've kind of touched on several already. From a servicing perspective, you guys have a lot of training regiments that, like partners like ourselves have to go through over and above just some standard stuff for our radio guys or maybe the camera guys, right? Can you talk about, what is a badge partner? What's that mean for our customer base or a potential customer? Can you elaborate a little bit on that when it deals with Safety Reimagined?
Yeah, so Safety Reimagined, as we have gone through many times already, it's a combination of different products and solutions, right? Tied together. So it's not just one piece, right? It's many, many buckets of things that we provide,
right?
And those are interconnected. So it's a bigger platform. It's a bigger solution, right? So it requires the expertise, right? To number one, build it, support it, right? And manage it, right? It requires special skills, spatial knowledge, spatial training. And companies like Beck Tech, right, have invested, in that in terms of buying equipment, right? Buying training materials, investing by sending your technicians out to the Chicago or the Schaumburg facility, or doing remote trainings through our LXP program. It is an investment from a partner to earn that badge, right? That, hey, you are capable to deliver our vision of Safety Reimagined to our prospective customers.
Right.
There's a very selected set number of partners out there. I'm really proud that Beck Tech is one of those in my region, and I have seen your work that you have delivered in many, many different customers. I'm really proud.
Thank you.
And when I go out with you guys and I ask, hey, what do you know about Motorola? I don't get that same answer now, Eric. I used to get like, Razor?
Yeah, the Razor phone. Yeah, the cell phones, right?
Yeah, where is that now, right?
Yeah, or the Zach Morris phone.
Exactly. Yeah, right. Now, when I ask that question, hey, what do you know about Motorola?
Yeah,
Mr. Customer, you know what they say? You guys gave us the best video system. You guys gave us the best radio system. We have a solution that is helping us.
Yeah,
I feel so proud, when I see that, and then they tell the great work that you guys have done to make sure that that is interconnected and working as expected. That is the power of the badge program for the partners. So anybody who's listening to this podcast today, any of your prospective customers, make sure that they see that value. It's a huge investment and a huge time that you have spent to learn the skills, earn the skills, and earn this exclusive badge program.
We appreciate that, Victor. Yeah, because there's a lot of partners out there that still haven't adopted the program,
Right.
correct? And it's sometimes been a slow adoption rate on some of the owners and some of the other partners. So, for our customers, we feel that, as I said before, being lockstep with Motorola and bringing you guys in, always being there for us or having your back, you have our back, that, that was kind of the next, progressive step in our business to go through that training, have that knowledge, that expertise, go through multiple deployments, right? Because it's one thing to put in a camera system, by itself, and then it's another thing to put in a door access control system by itself, but then tying the two together with some back-end software called Orchestrate,
Right.
and through that edge node router that we have, and all the intricacies of, I want this camera to send the alert to this radio channel, right, or talk group, and have it broadcast across, so many radios or whatever. There's a lot to it, and I think there's a lot to be said, hopefully for our work. I hope our customers are happy, which I think they are. And, obviously there's a lot more training to be done, and we're always trying to grow and evolve our business and be the best Motorola partner that we can be the best customer service department that we can be for Central Illinois, right? So
You are on the right track, Eric. And I think you hit a point about Orchestrate. I want to just take a few seconds here and talk about that. So when we talk about our Safety Reimagine and
So hold on, what is Orchestrate?
Orchestrate, let's talk about that. So Orchestrate is a platform. It's an on cloud platform. Think about this. It's a place where everything comes together, right? You want radio to talk to the camera system, radio to talk to the analytics system or the access control system, or radio to talk to the access control.
So like a cloud based, kind of like a middleware, right?
It's a middleware, right? Where you make that's where magic happens.
That's right. That's right.
That's a magical spot, right?
Right up there in the cloud.
Right
Right
up in the cloud, right?
That's right.
So Orchestrate provides that capability to our customer to start from wherever they want. It's a modular. It's a journey.
Yeah.
It's a journey. It's not a destination. It's a journey, right?
Yeah.
So journey can start from your camera upgrades, from your access control upgrades.
Right.
Put analytics on your existing cameras, or from radios, right? You can start from anywhere and start getting that magical, experience of Orchestrate and Safety Reimagined.
Right.
So that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, we've had a lot of great success with Orchestrate. We still got a couple deployments we're in the middle of as well too. So we've been very excited to work on this platform, work in the platform, and to get our customers hooked up with Orchestrate and just make those cloud-based connections from product A to product Z, right? To have that proactive approach. So
let me give you another example of Orchestrate. I had a customer. They had an unfortunate incident where there was a big fire, big explosion. And the beauty of Orchestrate is that they had some set rules where alerts were flowing from here to here, right? For example, in layman terms, they were able to create new flows right there at that moment when they needed that help.
It's just like a drag and drop, isn't it?
It's just drag and drop. So that is the power which anybody can do from going on a portal, right? And they were able to route the alert to the right people, the right teams, to address that situation. So it goes back to my initial comment of how can you be proactive and have a quicker response and be more productive.
Right.
That's what we're trying to do with Orchestrate and again, our Safety Reimagined ecosystem.
Yeah, that's great. From a door standpoint, we're starting to see a lot of school districts lock down all their doors. And obviously that can carry over into any business, right? Can you talk about the OpenPath product or the Vigilon product that you guys have bought out from a door standpoint, the door access control, and some of the features that are out there now that maybe most people don't realize, and what it does to their business or their commercial property from a safety and security platform, right? From an aspect. Because I always talk about layers. I know Britt always talks about, having multiple layers, right? It's just not just one thing that's going to help you make your building secure, your people feel secure, your kids feel secure, your students, right? It's like an onion you need to pull back. There's multiple layers. Can you talk about that a little bit? The OpenPath platform or the Avigilon ACM platform that we're utilizing today that you guys have bought out.
So Eric, I'll put that question back to you. We were in a meeting yesterday, and you as a champion sold the customer the OpenPath platform. So let me ask you that. What are the benefits and the things that you're seeing from our different options that we have on our video our portfolio?
Well, I think the biggest thing that we're starting to see is that from these schools and these healthcare facilities or manufacturing facilities, they want every door closed, right? Mm-hmm. They want to know when someone goes out a door that should be closed all the time, right? That prop door sensor, that prop door always leads to something, right? So we hear in the news, in these schools, these shootings, typically what happens is someone props a door, right? And that's how that person has gotten into that facility and unfortunately done damage, right? So we see a lot of that happening now. They want all these doors covered. It's an extra step for their safety security measures to make sure everybody is filing in to only one or two doors where they have security there or a presence there to have that proactive approach to security, right? So they're really they want to have a lockdown. So in the OpenPath platform, you can set multiple lockdown features and have different settings in that lockdown feature. So I could hit a button from my mobile app, or right. That superintendent could hit a lockdown button. It locks the whole school down. No one can get in and get out. But there is an admin permission where we could let police or fire or the superintendent, we can have a small group of people that still have badge access to those internal doors or those external doors, closing off those intruders or those active aggressors, right? The other thing too is the ease of OpenPath, Avigilon, the scalability. I can add a door here, I can add a door there. OpenPath is cloud-based. We had an incident last night, brand new customer. He wanted to get his wife into the building.
Yeah, we were there together.
Yeah. And he calls us up, say, hey, how do I get my wife into the building? They just installed a video intercom reader from OpenPath. Right. And he pulled it. He had the app on his phone. He pulled it up, and you can actually send a guest pass. And he's like, so this is all I do. I said, yeah. He's like, so how does my wife use it? Well, you just send her a text message or an email. She just clicks the link, and it gives her access right to the door to open it right there. Not only that, with COVID, a lot of technology came out. That's a lot of the AI technology came out on the camera side, but also on the door access side. You can get, say my phone is a door reader, you could just wave at it, right? And it uses Bluetooth, LTE, and Wi-Fi technology on the back end of your mobile app, your credentialing, and it's 99.99999% accurate, right? That'll open the door every single time based off your credentials. So a touchless entry has been big the last couple of years. The ease of use of programming from a software standpoint, we've looked at several access control systems, and Motorola, bar none, hands down, has the best software suite when it comes to door access and camera systems. So that's what we're seeing. It's those lockdown features. It's the prop door sensors. Right. It's really, condensing down, how people can get in and get out. And then the restricted access. So right. Think about this. If Motorola fires you tomorrow, Victor, which I hope they don't do, right?
Well, I mean, hope not. Yeah.
They can go in and just, the CEO could go in, or your manager can go in from a mobile app and right. just deactivate.
Right.
It can sync into Microsoft 365 or Google Suite or Azure or whatever, and have that Active Directory. And that's a big thing for a lot of school districts, a lot of manufacturing, a lot of healthcare facilities, that Active Directory that they can deactivate,
Exactly.
one time across, the email, phone,
Right.
mobile app, the whole badging credentials. So,
Right.
and plus it gives you real-time reports. If someone badges in and they're not allowed access, it'll trigger that report.
Right there.
And then and it can also trigger to our AVA cameras or our Vigilon cameras, that video that pops up.
Right. Right.
So now you have a face, with the card, and you can see if that's really the person badging in. So,
Yeah.
no, I think it's been a great addition. We've, 4 or 5 years ago, we've missed that integration. And a lot of people had that hunger, it wanted that integration between the door controls and the camera systems.
Right. And Eric, as a Motorola company, we always try to go back to our core, which is our radio, right?
Right.
So that's why this cog wheel of integration, right?
Yeah.
We have video analytics, we have access control, many things, all ties back to our radio system, so
Right.
that the alerts can go to the people, right, who are out there securing these premises, these facilities.
Yeah. We're just going to wrap this up a little bit here with Motorola, with you. Greg Brown, the CEO of Motorola, has come out and said Motorola is not just, your radio company anymore, right? He talks about how Motorola is a video solutions company. And Motorola's been in the news. Motorola Solutions has been in the news quite a lot lately due to the growth and the acquisitions. And you see him on CNBC, and you see him on Squawk Box, and you see him on different. He's been out there doing a lot of different interviews, right? And he said the growth of Motorola has been unprecedented in the safeties and security market, simply because nowadays it's a need to have, not a nice to have. Can you explain why that is, and maybe wrap it up with Motorola's vision in the future and what you see with this Safety Reimagined platform?
Yeah, so you just mentioned, right, need to have, not nice to have, right? That is the key right there. And I will go back to my comment. We are trying to prepare our customers to be more proactive than being reactive. So we are trying to build, solutions around that, so that when we go out and have this conversation with the customers, we are offering them things that can make them being more proactive, right? For example, right, I have two sons, right? One is 4-month-old and one is 3.5-year-old. When I think about their future, I want to make sure that they go into a school, into a stadium, into a movie theater. It has to be secure. It has to be safe. They should feel safe, right?
I agree.
And that's what we're trying to do, right? That's what we're trying to make our solutions better. So we're going to keep expanding. We're going to keep acquiring, keep expanding our portfolio with the vision, right, to make our people, our customers, be the best in the moments that matter. To give you an example before we wrap it up, we are focusing now big on cybersecurity.
Yeah.
Right? We've been hearing about this since COVID started, to be honest. Right?
Yeah, it's been in the local news a lot lately due to a cyber breach.
Exactly.
Las Vegas had the casinos had them. MGM Studios.
Can you believe that?
And I know there's another one crazy that just took everything down. And I read that security guards were having to key in people to their rooms and get them into the doors. Right. And then from a local standpoint, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but we had a big cybersecurity breach here in Illinois with one of the healthcare facilities. Right. And it took all their systems down. They had to cancel all appointments, and they're digging out of it right now. I mean, it's a big deal.
It is a big deal, and when I look back past 3 years, a lot of people had a lot of open time, right? Free time to do things, and there are good people, there are bad people, right?
Yeah.
So bad people thought that, hey, this is my opportunity to start doing some funky stuff, right?
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, right, I've been monitoring this for the past 3 years, and every vertical that you and I hit together with your team, healthcare, education, hospitality, manufacturing, utilities, public safety, they have all been impacted by cybersecurity.
Yeah.
Some of them were in the news. A lot of them were not in the news. So that's
Yeah,
a
a lot of them don't want to be in the news,
Exactly.
and they pay the ransomware. Whether it's millions of dollars or thousands of dollars. Right.
So we want to make sure that you are ready for those situations. So Motorola will keep investing in these things as we grow this chart of our ecosystem and the entire platform. We want to make sure that our investment from our customers into our platforms is secure and safe. So that's something we're looking very seriously as we move forward. Private LTE, that's something that is really, really important for us.
Yeah.
As we go and talk about data transportation, as you grow all these platforms, all IT network. So we are giving them that private LTE backbone as well. Just two examples that can really help you to drive more conversations and give more value to our end customers. So we're going to keep growing, right? We're going to keep enhancing this platform. And again, just to summarize, we want to make sure that we are ready with our partners like Beck Tech to prepare our customers be ready in the moments that matter.
Awesome. Victor, thank you for being here today. Motorola Solutions acquired 55 plus companies so far in the last couple of years. They've spent $6 billion in the safety security market to make you and your families much safer. My name is Eric Smith. I hope you guys join me again for episode 2. Our family is protecting yours here at Beck Tech. We appreciate your time, Victor. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate
Thanks
you
for having me here, Eric.
Yeah, well, I want to have you back soon.
Yeah.
When you get back down here, let's talk a little bit more about AI. All things new with Motorola. All right.
I must say this, that we cannot do this without you guys. So we appreciate the partnership, your investment in our technologies and learning, and good luck with everything. Thank you.
Thank you for being on first episode of Push to Talk.
My pleasure.
Thanks, Victor.
Yeah, thanks.